I know what it is you saw. Haha. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. We're going to look at this Q&A for Datacrons because we don't have Datacrons yet, and figure we should look at it. There's some things that I did see that are interesting, I guess. Most of it I haven't read yet, so let's get to it. We can react. Hooray for reactions. Let's get some hot takes, folks, or maybe some like warm takes. That's more with my speed, but let's thank you out for reaching out to me via personal manager. I know that's not what it is. Discord, Twitter, forums, Pigeon, Fox. Oh yeah, they lost me. Pigeon and Fox, etc. With your like, okay, so Pigeon, like carrier pigeon. What's the Fox thing? Let's not get stuck on it, but seems a little bit weird. Like, was there ever a period of time that people were like, here, I'm gonna tie this message to a fox, and hopefully it gets where it needs to be. Maybe that fox will help me. I mean, but I can't even ask for acknowledgement, because after all, what does a fox say? If specific Datacron A is in a GAC lineup, can it be used in territory wars as well as GAC? Yay, it can. They're locked differently. Okay. During an average set, how many Datacrons will I have and be able to apply? That depends greatly on how many Datacrons you collect. How many will they let us collect, though? That's the question. The difficulty of conquest you choose. Some people can't choose, but thank you for insinuating that everyone can. The amount of energy you focus into conquest battle bonus battles. And your guild bracket in territory wars. Oh, okay, so the bigger guilds will earn more. Okay, I mean, that's just kind of how it works, isn't it? Conquest bonus battles. Alright. I heard something about them. Well, we'll have to see if there's another question here, though. Can I use a Datacron on a team that has some members at Relic 5, some at Relic 3, and will only the members at the different Relic levels get the corresponding benefits? Or must I have my entire team at the Relic level higher in order to receive any form of bonus? Now, before I read that, the answer to that, I just have to say, I think they were pretty explicit before. I think they were saying the entire team has to be 5, so I'll be, if they want to get the team 5 bonus, the whole team has to. It can't just be like 1 or 2 characters and they just get it, and then the rest don't. I think they were pretty clear about it, but let's see what it says. For stat, alignment, and factional bonuses, the entire squad must be at that relic level. Ooh, hold on. Whoa, okay, so the... Yeah, okay, not for the character-specific ones. Just the specific character needs to be that. Okay, I just misread that. The entire squad must be at that relic level. Okay, in addition to all the... So, guys, this is the one I always feel so cringy about. It's like, okay, maybe people can get to everyone to Relic 3. Like, my Professor X account just can't even do that. Relic 5 is for big accounts only. And frankly, I mean, this is going to exclude a lot of people. This is going to exclude a lot of people. How many people are still farming characters? Like 1 or 2 characters in a squad, but you're like, yeah, it's a good squad. We just don't have relics yet. I mean, my main accounts, troopers, aren't all Relic 5 even. I mean, I can do it for that account. It's not like, but my alternate account, my troopers are hopelessly undergeared, like just dramatically undergeared. I think that's gonna make a lot of people mad, guys. I mean, we've already talked about that some. That doesn't seem like that's gonna be super popular. At least among the like, this is basically saying that lower level people need not apply. Like this is just hey, if you've been playing the game for like 4 years, you can play this a little bit. All right, we'll reward scale for territory wars. Will guilds be able to bring less people and fight lower level guilds to earn the same amount of reward? So can people sandbag in territory wars? Datacron rewards change based on guild GP and territory ward bracket. Similar to other relic materials, the higher the guild GP, the better the rewards. Can I just say, first off, before we even go any further, kudos to CG for doing this, or to Meat Face, or whatever his name is, for putting this out. That's good. I mean, it's nice to have some answers. Can I also just say that, like, we're about to start Conquest, guys. The time, I think it starts in 10 hours as of the recording of this. Once I post it, once I publish it, whatever, it'll only be like 4 or 5 hours, something like that away. Maybe 6. Maybe I'll post it an hour early, just for funsies, guys, because we got the Create Expectations video coming out today, and that and that one's gonna be funny because we recorded that like back on Saturday. We didn't have any information, but all right, that's gonna be funny. Anyways, yeah, this video will just totally warm you up for it. Sure. Anyways. Good on CG for doing this, for Meat Face doing this, and at the same time, like, why didn't you update your game yet, guys? Like, what's wrong? There's something wrong. That, you know, they intended to put it out last night. And why can't we have the Grand Inquisitor kit yet? Alright, let's just move on. Will reward scale for territory wars? Oh, we already said that, and obviously it always does. They're like, hey, don't sandbag unless, you know, it helps you, but feel free. How much community feedback will you, CG, take into account during the exhibition period? What things will you be looking for? It's a very honest question. It's a good question. Let's see how honest they can be. In addition to looking at all the metrics for Datacron acquisition, use, upgrading, we will be looking at the community feedback for what is fun and what pain points are outside what we had intended. So, pain points. What pain points are outside what we had intended. So, they did intend some pain points. Like, they acknowledge that they intend this to be. Oh, that could be worded better. Well, we intend this to be painful. No, we don't want it to be 10 painful, but, like, guess which number we want you. What level of pain do you think we wanted for you guys? Oh my gosh, that's threatening to wake me up, guys. Alright. How are the factions and characters determined for each set? When figuring out which factions to focus on in each set, we want to make sure the same factions and characters aren't repeated within either coexisting sets or adjacent sets. Alright. I don't have any idea. Let's see. During the 614 through 710, that's like the first exhibition season. Can you use Datacrons anywhere, or are you just assembling them? This indicates you cannot use them in battle until the next season. Is that correct? At launch, they will be available for use in Territory Wars and Grand Arena, allowing them to be used when those modes are active. In the near future, you will be able to use them in Squad Arena as well, allowing you to use them immediately. Yeah, okay. Someone was just quibbling. That's fine. People can quibble. Will they be randomly generated, or will each sector have a specific Datacron? If random, will a system be in place to prevent a player from getting the same Datacron in every sector? At launch, Datacrons drop completely blank and only roll a bonus for a particular level when that level is unlocked. I think they're more worried about like which characters, like what character specific. Like, do we not? Are we not gonna know that it's a Ray Datacron right away? Like, do we have to upgrade all the way to 8 before we can see that 9 is there? Is there like a fog of war on them? If you guys probably know, let me know in the comments if anyone knows that. That's gonna be important. If we have to level things all the way up to 8 to even see which characters that Datacron is, that seems a little crazy. Do Datacrons have an inventory limit? If so, how many? 30%. Whoo! So 90 total. We get 90 Datacrons after 3 months, guys. Then it never leaves. Whew, man, that is so many. That is so many. I mean, I guess it makes sense. So they'll put them. That's enough for every squad on offense and every squad on defense in 3v3. I guess it kind of makes sense. Well, no, that's just for the first set. I don't even know. What are you gonna do with 90 Datacrons, guys? How are you gonna organize that? That seems like madness. You're like, oh yeah, this is like. I remember that Datacron had some like potency on it or something. Okay. Can you clarify the terminology used in Datacrons? What are stat levels? What is a bonus stat / bonus mechanic stat? Stat and mechanic levels simply referred. This is fine, guys. We're gonna skip forward through that. There's just some clarifying stuff you guys can read on your own. Do mechanics all have? And I appreciate them actually clarifying. To be clear, that's actually a good thing. Do mechanics all have the same % chance to get re-rolled in a tier? Okay, so at launch, each bonus stat shares the same chance of rolling, though this may change for future sets. Okay, so they're gonna have a bunch of bonus stats, I think. We'll see. However, the range for this stat will have an equal chance to roll within that range. Have an equal chance to roll, so like 20% won't be like a million times rarer than like 15%. Let's see. At launch, bonus mechanics have varied / weighted chances of rolling. Alright, let's see. Out of the conquest. Bonus battles guaranteed to drop a Datacron. With every success of a bonus battle, you will earn Datacron currency, and or Datacron materials. Every success of a bonus battle. How hard are the bonus battles going to be, guys? Because, man, Conquest is already grindy enough. Man. That was the thing. That was the stat. So someone told me that you could do, for the low price of $20 worth of crystals, I think someone said. If you want to be a dolphin. If you want to be a dolphin... you've got to you can do for $20 worth of refreshes, you can do 168. That was the number that was told me. 168 refreshes, or not refreshes, but 168 attacks on these in Conquest on the bonus node. I mean, you're gonna get as much as you want. 168 is a lot, though, guys. That takes for frickin' ever. Whew. Conquest is already bad enough. I don't like it. I don't think I like that. Our Conquest bonus battles repeatable with rewards. Oh, here we go. You betcha. Cool. So you can spam them. Let's see. What kind of time investment is expected for Datacron? Ooh, this is a big question. We are always concerned with the amount of time required in different game modes for both players and guild leaders. We will be monitoring how this affects players and will look into ways to alleviate issues. Oh man, I totally believe the first one. We will be monitoring how this affects players. The other one, no evidence of that happening for years. They just keep adding stuff. I am skeptical like crazy on that one. I don't. They just leave out guild leaders. They're just like, eh. We'll just look into players, not guild leaders. Guild leaders aren't players, guys. Let's see. Why invest in something temporary? Datacrons were specifically designed not interfere with your current goals and aspirations. Okay. But rather to refresh the meta at the high end of gameplay. Okay, so I mean, that kind of explains why they don't care. They don't care about us. If like lower levels having relics, like this is more for the big dogs. We still fully expect you to be chasing that gas or slacker. They even call it gas, not even GS. They've given in to the player, this player named General Anakin Skywalker. He's actually just General Skywalker. It doesn't matter. I'm just commenting. In addition to that, Datacrons will allow for players to flex their strategy and theory crafting muscles inside of Grand Arena and Territory Wars. Yeah, are players supposed to be flexing their strategy and theory crafting muscles? Like the guild leaders are. The guild leaders are gonna get sick of this crap pretty dang quick. It's impossible to organize. Oh yeah, just tell me which of your 90 Datacrons you have, so we can figure out what to do. What is data cache? Ooh, we get another confusing. Like first we have Omicrons and Datacrons. Now we have Omicrons, Datacrons, data cache. What's next? Data Omi data. It's the currency you use to upgrade. Okay. Added questions. Do we have time? Yeah, we might have a minute here, guys. Let's see. Is there any concern about certain Datacrons causing infinite loops? In general, we don't want infinite loops and will intervene if necessary. Some Datacron mechanics could lead to a character or squad taking many turns in a row. Most have weaknesses, though. Oh, who knew they had weaknesses? In the example of Ayla, sure, she can continue to take bonus turns back to back, but she has to crit, which is super easy to make sure happens. Pass a resist check. Oh, okay, so 15% chance that she won't. Let's see, and that like there's always just a built-in 15% chance you don't actually apply your debuff, and then not face any kind of reactive turn meter, like for example Rex. So there are multiple steps at which to defend against the mechanic. That's their defense. They're like, endless loops probably won't happen. Wait. They'll intervene if necessary. They're not even saying. Okay, let's find those endless loops, boys. They're not gonna do anything. They'll be like, yeah, we'll fix it in 3 months when it goes away naturally. If we re-roll a Datacron, i.e. tier 9 character roll, are we guaranteed a different result than the current character? Yes. But note that for bonus stats, you could roll the same bonus stat again with a different magnitude. However, to get technical, you could have one mechanic reroll off it to something new and then reroll again and be presented with what was originally on there again. Also note, when you reroll, you are presented with 3 options, the original value and 2 new options. Oh, that's kind of fun. Okay. Will Datacrons lock like mods when joining Grand Arena? Yes, I thought they just answered that. Okay. During Grand Arena setup phase, will we be able to see which Datacrons our enemy has available? Yes. If yes to question 1 and 2, will we be seeing the live version or the locked? Please, please, please version of the Datacrons, the locked version. I don't believe that either. Unless they fix us to be able to scout the locked version of characters and mods. They're not going to... They're talking out their ass, guys. That's gotta be false unless they're changing something. Like, there's no way. I mean, maybe. If they can do it with Datacrons, maybe do it for the rest of the frickin' roster. That's been one of my most annoying things about GAC, honestly, guys. Can you use a Datacron on an undersized squad to activate the bonus? Yes, you can. Okay, guys. Look forward to getting Datacrons in our hands. I'm sure they are, guys. They look forward to getting our money in their hands. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is good. This is good. We have more information. I just want to get it over with, guys. Let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xerath prevails. I hope. Datacrons, man. Maybe I get the right roll. Maybe we have to re-roll prevailing, huh?